Hey, morning, people. This is Sean Shankaran, General Secretary, Indian Overseas Congress. I'm here with Sam Pitroda. We will wait for a few more minutes so that we'll have more people joining. We are expecting a couple of my colleagues to join. Let's give them a few more minutes.
Hello? Gone? Yeah, okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, Sam. Sorry, Sam. I was just on mute.
Yeah, because I saw lost you. So
Sure. Maybe, Sam, if you want, we can start and they will join. Actually, they will join in a few more minutes. We have 70 viewers, Sam, for now.
7-0?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's start.
So, okay, give me 1 minute. Okay. This is we have got a question. Okay, we are going to do this topic today, economy. Okay. Okay. So today in our show we are going to talk about economy, idea of future democracy. But before that I want to Sam Pitroda to talk about what he's going through and talk about why he resigned. I think he has not spoke. I think it was Jairam Ramesh who tweeted on behalf of party that Sam has resigned from his chairmanship of Indian Overseas Congress. Let's hear from Sham and then let's take it from there. Yes,
Thank
Sam.
you, Sean. Thank you, all my dear young friend. Priyamvada, good to see you.
Yeah, good, sir. How are
Thank
you?
you. Thank you for joining. To me, this is a ritual where I get to meet with young people, get to interact with them, and get to learn from them. And I think this is a tradition that you should keep it alive. It is your platform. I happen to appear on the platform, but it is your platform. And you should carry on with variety of conversations. And I'm delighted that now you have some momentum and there are interesting people with interesting viewpoints. And that's what democracy is all about. Okay. I firmly believe in our diversity. That's the beauty of India. And I always talk about my view of diversity in variety of ways. And what happened last time is I sort of maybe didn't use the right words. And some people got offended because I compared them with various parts of the world, China, Africa. My intention was really to show the contrast and not disrespect. I'm one of those who firmly believe in equality, justice, liberty. I'm not I'm not racist, never been. I have lots of black friends in America, very intelligent people, loving, caring. Mandela was a great example of what Africa is all about. But anyway, I apologize that my words upset some people. And I believe there was a knee jerk reaction from the party. And the main reason, which I have not discussed anywhere, but I'm talking to you because you are all my young friends in private, is that I felt there is too much attention on what Sam Pitroda says. Why did he say it? How did he say it? When did he say it? And this is something that I didn't say when it was shown. It is something I said about 10 days ago, 10 days before. And it was shown, and nobody objected to anything then. And then all of a sudden, after 10 days, it became an issue. So I came to conclusion that to divert attention from the main issues related to employment, inflation, economy, inclusion, sustainability, environment, people are using Sam Pitroda's comments, and there is a national debate, and there is 24-hour tamasha on TV. It's all choreographed. A friend of mine said that it is about trolling. And in this case, trolling is led by the Prime Minister of India. So it becomes a different kind of trolling. So I thought it is best for me to just step out so they can all focus on the real issues that people need to address at the time of election, and not what I said and how I said and what I mean. Not a single media called me to say, what did you really mean, Mr. Pitroda? It is same thing with Hua Hua. It's same thing with the, uh, inheritance tax. In real democracy, you will give platform equal access. You will call me and ask me, what do you mean? Why did you say it? And if I said something, I would apologize. I have no issues. I'm human being. I make mistakes. I'm not perfect. My choice of words at times is not appropriate. But I speak my mind. I speak my heart. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't lie, ever, ever. I have no need for it. And I live a different kind of life than people expect from a politician. So once again, my apology if I hurt somebody. That's not my intention. You are my family. You are my brothers and sisters. Why would I hurt you? Am I crazy? But in debate, maybe I made a mistake and selected wrong words. To me, black is beautiful. I wear black suits. My iPhone is black. That's my favorite color. But that's a personal choice. Okay. So with this brief explanation for all my young friends only, I want you to continue conversation. I think these kinds of conversations that you are having will give you clarity in the future, will give you base that you need to debate, discuss, innovate, articulate, and never underestimate the value of an open conversation with large group of people. because different people have different ideas. And it'll open your own mind rather than living in an echo chamber. Conversations like this will bring you a variety of input from people you have never met before. And that will make you much richer, much more open, much more transparent, and much more loving and caring. So, with this, platform is yours. I'm here more as an observer, but I thought at least this little explanation was required from me because I love you all and you all spend your time with me for an hour, and it is a valuable time. So I respect that. And rather than not showing up, which a lot of people advise me, oh, don't show up. This is not right. This is, you're making a mistake. Close that show. You shouldn't be seen. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. Okay. I'm not going to be intimidated. I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to listen to cowards. That's not me. I haven't done anything wrong. And if I've done something, I'll apologize. You can't shut me off. On one hand, we talk about freedom of speech. On the other hand, we advise our own people to speak less. For what? So with this, I wish you all the success in this journey that you have taken to have broader conversations. And floor is yours. Prempada, Sean, and others, carry on. Thank you. Hi, Vijayalakshmi, how are you? Hi, Isha.
I'm
Haven't
very
seen you for a while.
I'm
Hello.
glad
See
you
you.
did it.
Good. But I'm here. I'm not going anywhere.
Yes,
So relax.
that's what we expect from you.
Yeah.
Thank
Relax.
you, thank you very much, Sam. So, in fact, I want to start with this brief note. I think that is very bold and encouraging, Sam. I think even though you spoke about it, whatever you spoke on the day, so I think it was a very brief question from the interviewer, and you responded very in length, actually 6 minutes answer. And I think you had your own tone and pauses. That doesn't mean you are racial anywhere. So, in fact,
It doesn't matter. I mean,
yeah,
I just said what I had to say about diversity.
exactly. See, as
And
a
I
Tamil,
may
in
have
fact,
used wrong words here and there.
exactly.
Possible. I'm a human being. I'm prone to make mistakes. I accept that. I'm no big, expert in language. Okay, I'm an engineer. But look at my intention. And if you want to misread that, that's also your privilege.
In
But
fact,
let me tell you, for last 2 days, I probably had maybe 1,000 messages on LinkedIn, 3,000 emails, maybe a couple of thousand or more text messages, lot of goodwill, lot of support from ordinary people. It has been amazing. Like Kisley. Kisley is here now. He did a video. There are so many people did so many interesting things. Okay. And I'm thankful to all of them. And I know I didn't say anything wrong. Okay. From my perspective. And if somebody wants to pick on it, saying, why are you wearing gray shirt as opposed to blue shirt? That is their privilege. I mean, a lot of people tell me, why are you keeping long hair in this day and age? So that's okay. They don't like it. Too bad. That's what I got. Okay.
in fact, the very same sentences. I think there is nothing wrong, Sam. As a South Indian, okay, who I should feel offended. I liked it actually. You said so. In fact, I don't want to
Okay,
go into
that's
that. I
right.
think,
At the end of the day, we all came from Africa.
yeah. People have actually thrown that anthropology studies now, and they are doing research.
Everybody,
Yeah,
is from same place. We all moved different part of the world, and 200 years from now, nobody would know that my great 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 grandchildren came from India. They
yeah.
not 200, maybe two generations. You know,
In fact, I want to read that exact text, Sam. See, I think there is a text you said before and after. See, people need to read it together. See, we could hold a country. So you said we are a shining example of democracy in the world. We have survived 75 years in a very happy environment. People live together, keeping aside few fights here and there. We could hold a country as diverse as India. People on east look like Chinese. People on west may look like Arabs. People on north may look like white. People on south may look like Africa. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We all are brothers and sisters. We all respect different language. We all respect different religion. We all respect different look. We all respect different custom. We all respect different food. And you also said, as a Gujarati, I love dosa. I love idli. That is my food. That is no longer South Indian food. That is the India I believe in, where everybody has a place. Everybody compromise a little bit. If I go to Tamil Nadu, I cannot speak the local language Tamil. That is okay. I'm still at home. People love me. I can go to any shop, buy anything, stay in hotel, because that is my India. See, I think you spoke at length about Tamil Nadu itself, which these guys are trying to create issue. I don't understand. See,
that's
I'm
okay.
not
That's all
able
right.
to
But
comprehend.
you reminded me of one issue which
Yeah,
I'd like to share with this group. You know, my older sister, my own older sister, who died 5 years ago or 7 years ago, she had 6 kids. 3 kids out of the 6 were blonde, blue eyes. Other 3 kids were just like me, very dark. Nobody understood. Oh, she was harassed by everybody in the family. Okay. But there must be some genetic mutation, maybe 20 generations ago or whatever. So she used to put mendi on these 3 kids' hair so they look brown and dark. Okay. But what do you do with the eyes?
Hmm.
So my sister's daughter is now in America. She lives close to me and married to my brother-in-law. Um, and whenever we go out, everybody surprises that this American girl is in the family. You know, she has 2 daughters. They all look totally white, blue eyes. And when they speak Gujarati, one day I remember we were at some donut shop and she spoke Gujarati, and the donut shop was run by Patel. And Patel freaked out, saying, "Look at that, the American kid is speaking fluent Gujarati." She said, "No, I'm Gujarati." That is the beauty of India. Okay. Anyway, enough.
sure.
No sense in, you know,
No, but
making a
no,
mess out
it's
of
very
it.
no.
Because
I think
even in
more
this
than
statement, somebody will just go and do something.
sure. No, no, even this statement also they will spun it off, but that's fine, Sam. This is your show. This is not a Congress show. I want to make that very
Yeah.
clear. So I think even maybe I want to give my statement. See, if people cannot respect a visionary on their lifetime, at least they can keep quiet. We should not sully them on some right wing gangs, misinfo, disinfo to dismantle. So I love Dr. Kalinger in that note. He
Yeah.
always treated even Tamil Nadu state so close to his heart, but I have very precisely remembered, he always used to yell at even Tamil Nadu, the whole state of Tamil Nadu and people for not giving a right mandate whenever he is not winning. Because it's not that he is feeling against the people. Okay, he's saying, okay, the state is not going to move ahead, and his heart is at right place. He has so much passion and love for the land.
Yeah.
So my statement is we should decode reformers, visionaries during their lifetime, not build statue, print stamps after they are not with us. So I'm sure you are one of our visionaries of our lifetime. We are very fortunate to interact with you, and we should cherish whatever years to come for your able guidance for the party, or even through your past associations with the party and the country and the government and the prime ministers. And for past 1 year, I am associated with Congress only because of you. I will cherish this learning moments I had, Sam. And
I'm
I
here,
will not
son. I'm not going anywhere.
certainly. Thank you. Thank you. I let, in fact, I want everybody to talk about what you guys think.
And I
I
think
thought,
let them talk about something
yeah,
else.
yeah, yeah. No, in
And
fact, I
done.
want
We're
to
done with
hear.
Sam. Okay.
No, Sam, I think everybody wanted, may wanted. Okay, I'll ask Kisley to start. Okay, Kisley,
You know,
I
this
saw
is
your
in Korea.
interesting post. Yeah, go ahead,
Maybe you can
Kisley.
tell us a little bit about Korea.
Yeah,
Yeah, why
hi.
don't you?
Hello, everyone from South Korea. So it's, I think,
Good, Kisley.
maybe 11:25 at night. And Priyamvada sent me the link. So I said, okay, let's join and talk with Sam sir. So Yeah, I mean, Shana was not ready for speaking anything, and I think so many people are looking at it. So I don't know what to say exactly, but I just want to say that I mean, we are all together on the same platform, on the same line, and we are sharing the same understanding. And I believe the contribution that Sam sir had for India is totally, it is amazing. I mean, we are very fortunate, in fact, being a young person, young generation, to be in the guidance of Sam sir. It is really a matter of fortune for us. And I have been a very straightforward speaker, so I tell everything without thinking anything. So I totally understand that his comments were twisted, and it was very unfortunate. And as he said that Mr. Prime Minister himself, he's the biggest troll of the country today. I totally agree to that. And yeah, I speak it very frankly. I have no fear. I don't fear him. I believe, I truly believe in Gandhi. And I came in touch with Sam sir 3 years back, and since then my belief in Gandhiji has become stronger. And in South Korea we have formed a community. It is called Gandhian Cultural Community of South Korea. Okay. And GCCK. And we keep doing a lot of programs, and we keep talking about his values. And when we believe in Gandhi, when we believe in truth, then I believe that we should be afraid of nothing in the whole world. So this is my message. And I believe that more and more young people are required in politics, who do not have visions to become MP and MLA. What is happening today in India, in Indian politics, is that, and everywhere, many places, everyone wants political brownies. As soon as someone enters into politics, their desire is not to contribute, but to gain something. But I believe that in this world today, we need to sacrifice. And being in social life, if you are in politics, it's fine if you are not getting a good position, or if you are not getting something, you do your own work, and you try to contribute in your own manner. And this is the values that I carry personally. And this is the value that I try to spread in South Korea, in our team, with whosoever we meet here, and with whosoever our team members are, and they truly believe it. And I think that this is if we move ahead with such a base, we are going to have a better future, a stronger future, a more sustainable future in most of the things. So values, number one, and then other things. And
Thank you.
trolling and twisting things and all these things, these are not sustainable. The politics of hatred
Yeah.
will someday end, and it will end in a way the politics of Hitler ended. And till now people hate calling his name, right? So this is the future of politics of hate, and this is what I have learned from learning about past, learning about my leaders, and leaders like Mr. Sam Pitroda. So I think that yes, truth has a long way to go, and we will win one day. Truth will
Thank
win.
you, Kisley. Now, in
Yes.
fact, last week I did a video, small video, comparing. There is a new documentary on Einstein in Netflix, which is about how he went through his own struggle moments, where he thought whatever discovery he did is also part of this whole atom bomb thing, which was also eventually used by Germany and Adolf Hitler, and his stress and continue talking about the democracy of Germany or the world, etc. I think they have captured it very well. So I always see a parallel of that. Whatever Sam is going through, I think the troubles or the extra strain what he take fighting the right wing and misinformation, disinformation, providing ideas or helping us even structure this whole manifesto stuff. Lot of great things, right? Whatever he has done in the behind the scenes without even hesitant to kind of put his name onto it on many things. So I think that's phenomenal. Maybe I think I see that whatever things he is going through is also certainly against something fight against this bigger man, which is becoming who is autocratic. So I think anyway we'll see. I'll go to
I
Isha
went,
Visa. Yeah,
just 1 second.
yeah.
I went through much more difficult period during VP Singh government.
Okay.
If you have not read, you should read in my biography, Dreaming Big, about that era. First of all, they were going to put me in jail
Okay.
because they said I have stolen money when I never took any salary in India for 20 years, then 10 years. Then they will call my wife on phone in those days and say, we'll rape you tomorrow. They'll call my children in school. Okay. Finally, my children and my wife panicked and they came back to America. Children went to school here. I continued in India. And then I had a heart attack right after that. Okay, because that period of 2, 3 months was unreal. Every day there is headline in the paper with all kinds of facts from St. Kitts on my bank account, all fabricated. Okay, that I have in my bank account 64 crore. I never had a bank account in St. Kitts. I don't even know bloody where St. Kitts is in those days. Okay. So this is part of a package. You have to live with when you are trying to do some good work in a different way. If you are part of their gang, then there is no problem. Okay. Because then you are part of the gang. Teri bhi chup, meri bhi chup. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's way of life, and you just have to accept it and keep doing it.
Awesome, sir.
So thanks. But let's talk something else. Lakshmi, what do you have to say, Vijay Lakshmi?
Yeah, we have 1,000 viewers, Sam, as we speak.
Wow.
I think lot of people are also commenting. I'll share the comment. I'll go to Isha. Go ahead, Isha.
Yeah, Isha, Vijay Lakshmi, I want to hear. Isha, I haven't
Yeah.
seen you for a while.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I have been same in Raipur, but I actually felt very ill. So I'm just recovering.
Oh
It's
my
very
goodness.
good.
I hope you're okay.
I'm okay now. Yes, I look okay. I'm much better. Thank you for asking. I have very quick thoughts on a few things that I want to share. I think most importantly, just having this space through Sense with Sam to just unpack all of our thoughts together and see how different they are and how similar they are. And a space which kind of shares with all of us that leaders can be very approachable, very proactive, very engaging, very open to listening. Sometimes things that younger people are saying are probably naive or coming out of inexperience, but just the fact that somebody else is out there listening is very reassuring. And I think that shows the amount of deep thought and care that all of us hold for India, and the idea of India, which brings me to how we started off today's call. What you were saying, Sam, I wanted to address. I think the underlying tonality of what you were saying had to do with diversity. And that is pretty much the spine of what we are. It tells the story of migration, it tells the story of aspiration. And India is a land of aspirations. It has been for years, for centuries. Prime Minister Nehru wrote about that in The Discovery of India. There's people from everywhere, even to this day. And I think that diversity is what binds us together, which is something that got lost in translation and misconstrued and took over narratives for quite some time, in a time period which should be mostly more so about the dispensation, current issues, and we see lesser of that and more of name calling. And then lastly, I think just the amount of time, Sam, that you're still able to put in, and Shan and Priyamvada and everybody else, I think this speaks volumes for how much we care, and our intentions are so well aligned. And my personal experience, Sam, with even you, when I can share a little bit about, you were so proactive about listening to my specific interests and hurdles and how I can um, navigate through all of them. I'm still just learning how to be a professional in 21st century India. And I think your thoughts were, if anything, just reassuring. And I think I needed that the most right now. So I'm just very grateful, and I hope to continue being in touch. And I don't see that you resigning from your post should mean anything else for the rest of us.
Thank you. Thank you. But be in touch. Don't get lost.
No, never again.
Thank you, Isha. I'll go to Priyamada next. Priyamada, go ahead. So, what are your thoughts? I think Priyamada was very vocal. In fact, today morning, myself and Sam was like dilly dallying whether we should do or not,
Pramila is the
etc.
one who pushed us. And as soon as she called, I said, okay, we got to do it.
No, thank you, sir. Actually, no, sir. The whole thing, uh, my point of view is that we shouldn't give into right wing whatever they say, because they are saying worse of the things. Their actions are worse, in what they are their government currently, and we shouldn't like just budge because of some their narrative. And when we know that we mean well, we are genuine, we are true, and they have this habit of misconstruing and twisting your statements, which they have been doing. And I genuinely believe, like, feel that your resignation shouldn't have been accepted, because this sends a wrong signal to them that, we are going on a defensive mode, which we aren't. And we shouldn't be doing this, because then it's like sending a wrong signal that Congress is always, on a defensive mode. And
Yep.
for a person like you, like your stature, I mean, this is my personal opinion, that the resignation, though you had given kindly given, but they shouldn't have accepted it. So that's my, and that's my real, and I just came to know, like, because I was busy this week, so I was not going through all the messages on the groups. And I was like, suddenly I saw Shan's message today, and I was like, what is happening? Like, why we are, like, giving in? This shouldn't happen. And so I called him and I messaged him saying that, no, like, the show should go on. And absolutely, sir, like, everyone wants to listen to you, and everyone knows that your statements were twisted. And that's what I have, like, that is my opinion.
Thank
And
you.
I really feel that we should continue, and you should lead the show, no matter what they say, no matter. See, sir, the election is not bound on your statements. Let them. This is
Yeah.
a wrong notion that uh, there are a lot of other factors which will affect the results. It's just not some few statements about, some diversity. Like, they're not going to affect the elections. Absolutely not. I feel that whatever the outcome is, like, even if they twist your statements, we should go on. We should tell them that we are here. We are not going to, bow down to your fake news and misinformation and lies, which they have been doing. Like, you see our prime minister talking. You must have seen his rallies recently,
Right.
and the way he's talking, absurd. So, I mean, he will take over everything now, so we don't need to bother. So
Right.
he's going to be the star of memes and everything. So yes, sir. So I think you
Thank
should
you.
continue, and you should lead the show. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
In fact, Priyamada, the reason I personally think is Sam was the first one who thought through this EVM stuff. Okay, saying that, okay, when Sam and myself was discussing and I proposed EVM, he said, "Yeah, that's my topic. Let's talk about it. I strongly believe it can be rigged. Let's talk about the technological possibilities." And then we spoke about this around December or so. I don't remember the date, or November or so. No, December precisely. So when I was in India, so, and I think it got picked up. It created, we had maybe same 1,000 people audience or so, and then eventually it got picked up by Indian media. Everybody came and asked Sam why he thinks so, and Sam clearly told, in case if we are not fixing this problem, this case, there is no wonder even they can get even 400, whatever they are claiming. So I think Sam was very vocal in creating the public opinion. Now I think there is a strong activism which also got picked up further, that momentum. Manu Mehta, Mahmood Precha, and Prashant Bhushan, everybody. So all of them are coming to the forefront and fighting. So now there is a strong public opinion. In case, okay, there is also wind. There is a public mandate on the favor of Congress and Rahul and stuff. So in case if there is, the mandate is not reflecting in the electorate. So I think people, there may be a unrest. People can protest on the roads, get into the roads, because that's not the mandate what they gave. So I think that maybe there is some seed or planting, which I think that ideation which Sam has initiated, that okay, why we are not facing this EVM problem. Okay, if Supreme Court is willing to fix it, let them give this 100% VVPAT, and very simple proposal and simple solutions through MG Devasagayam, many other even council Sam has provided through by helping a Citizen Commission of Election, many others, Justice Lokur Committee, many other championing of this cause. Because I personally see Kapil Sibal, all of these great leaders were part of this previous governments, which was part of expanding the EVM even adoption. Okay, so when they are speaking something about the same EVM, okay, now there are additional modules like VVPAT, which is introducing this additional vulnerabilities. So we should listen. Election Commission, if they are very fair, they should be listening. They are not willing to listen, Sam. That means it shows some clear vested interest. And I think let's see what is going to happen on June 4. So I think my personal reading is, it's not this diversity talk or Ram Mandir talk what Sam is doing. It's bothering them. Sam has touched some nerve of the right wing, which is questioning their underpinning, their confidence, how they are claiming this 400, which is the very essence of this whole stuff.
Let's
That's
hear
it.
let's hear everybody else,
Yeah,
Sean.
yeah, yeah. I'll go
Thank,
to Vijay Lakshmi. Go ahead, Vijay Lakshmi.
thank you.
Okay. I just have one important thing to add to the conversation. I am actually enjoying all the attacks on Sam. I'm sorry, Sam, that you're at this end of this. But that gives an indication on how bereft of ideas that BJP is in. They are going down, and they are going down very bad, and they are need to latch on to issues, non-issues, and make it a big issue, hopefully create, again they are back to the basics, create hate, create a controversy. And if they think that they are going to do this, this strategy is going to get them a massive win, massive win, or even pull them out of trouble that they are in, they are absolutely wrong. So, Sam, the important thing is earlier when Narendra Modi used to troll and the media used to pick up on that, the controversy would last for days. But now it's dissipating in literally hours. In fact, it would dissipate even faster if Congress had refused to react and just continue as if this man has gone mad. He has gone mad. He is a psycho, and he every single day he's making Narendra Modi is making a fool of himself. He's completely unraveling, and with Arvind Kejriwal's release now, they are going to go even more completely berserk. I think Arvind Kejriwal raised a very important issue, turned the focus back on them, and this is what the Congress should do, which I feel Congress fails sometimes in turning the controversy back to where it started from. Arvind Kejriwal saying that Narendra Modi might not even become the prime minister. Amit Shah will has caused so much diverting attention back to the BJP camp. And this is what the Congress should be doing instead of getting resignations from you, which when, IOC is standing on your shoulders here. If you go away, half the charm of IOC would disappear with you. So that's a very wrong thing to do. But I believe that I in a way it's good. I feel I again I'm sorry that you're at the heart of this controversy, but it makes us all, the rest of us who are watching the unraveling of Narendra Modi, actually enjoy this spectacle.
Thank you, Vijayalakshmi. Thank you.
Okay,
Neil, how do you?
thank you, thank you. Neil, go ahead, Neil. So why don't you talk? I think you are on mute, man. Still, okay. You try speaking. Yeah, I am not able to hear you still. No, not yet. No, not yet, man.
Well, we can move on. He can come back.
Yeah. So I just want to show this comment. Sam from LinkedIn, Mazhar Pasha has posted, Dear Sam, in the labyrinth corridors of contemporary political dynamics, where the tempest of change and the tides of power converge, why does the venerable Indian National Congress find itself bereft of sage counsel and strategic wisdom to navigate the currents of the present era?
Pretty loaded question. You know the answer.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so
Next.
somebody saying, me from South Indian, not offended, having Dravidian gene, and I think
Yeah,
Joseph
we should
Brito.
be proud
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, thank you.
Joseph,
Yeah,
glory to our democratic diversity.
yeah.
I know Joseph very well. Brito is a friend. We talk on and off, exchange emails. So, I agree. You know, absolutely. I love my diversity. I love different people. I have so many friends from so many different parts of the world. It's crazy. This phone contains 4 to 5,000 friends. Friends, not just anybody. These are not acquaintances. And that's what life is all about. You know, you can't buy that. Yeah, you have to develop it. You have to invest in it. Okay. Next.
Yeah. Okay, Neil, are you in a position to speak now? No, not yet, Neil. We are not able to hear. So I'll just go to the next question. So the Gaurav Mahajan from YouTube, I don't know whether he's trying to support. If you don't understand biology, evolution, and genetic mutation, depending on your environment, nobody can fault you to making mistake about our skin color and body type, and especially in India. So this diversity come from our environment. We have more than 80% of our different environment found in the world, and because it's large subcontinent of ours, and our ancestors evolved according to their environment. So I think he's
I
going
hope
about.
it is not Gaurav's real picture, Gaurav. Good, thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay, and Beverly Matthews is saying, "How wonderful to see that this group is still continuing and not silenced by small-minded bygones."
Thank you. Thank you, Beverly. Really appreciate. I think we should continue this.
Sure. Okay, I'll just try to add. Neil, are you able to speak, man?
Yeah,
Now, yeah. Go
can you
ahead.
hear
Go
me
ahead,
now?
Neil. Yeah, yeah. We can hear you.
So,
Go.
I would
Finally.
just like to reiterate what Vijay Lakshmi said. This Sam, I think, is a non-issue. Okay, they just had to divert the attention, and unfortunately, Congress as a party, understood very well that hey, the narrative is going to change. Correct, from education, healthcare, unemployment, and
Right.
all of that, they would divert towards. This nonsense and take the
Exactly.
debate toward. So Congress party had to sort of I feel had to nip this in the bud and move on and not allow BJP to set the narrative on
Yeah.
this and move so don't I would say let's not I know many things had to happen, but don't take this personally or something.
Yeah, yeah, I
We
agree.
are coming back as
Agree. We all agree.
we'll come back stronger and let's move on. Let's set the
Yep.
narrative. There's
Agree.
unemployment. No discussion about unemployment, about healthcare,
That's right.
about how they're going to give jobs, and they're talking about some other nonsense.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yep. So, and we can see, certain winds of change coming. He's been talking nonsense totally about, snatching Mangal Sutras and, taking one buffalo away and, all, all unwanted stuff, you know, and the real topics that need discussion are not, and I think, yeah, so
Thank you.
we got to set the narrative and, just let them, you know, uh, there's two ways, you can, they say, you can, if you want to fight with a pig, you got to dirty yourself. And, right now we don't want to, dirty ourselves with these nonsense. So, yeah, just move on. Let's not
I think
discuss
Shashi
too much.
Tharoor has once mentioned this big fight thing.
Yeah, and go, just go on with unemployment, healthcare, and we are raising really pertinent issues, and it is for the people of India and the people, who feel something that you said wrong to understand that hey, there's much more bigger issues, and it's going to bite them, someday or the other when they see that there's no jobs, healthcare is not adequate, and many other things, and they went after some
Thank
other
you.
bullshit
Thank
statements.
thank you. Thank you, Neil. I
Thank
think
you.
that was very kind, man.
I see Vidushi
Yeah,
Shukla.
yeah.
Thank you,
I have
Vidushi.
not, yeah. I have not read your so-called controversial comments, and I have no desire to do so. But I really want you to continue seeing every Saturday. If the wind is on our favor, nothing can dent us.
We'll do it, Vidushi.
Cool.
Thank you
That's good.
for the encouragement.
Reassuring. Yeah. So I'll go to maybe Vijayalakshmi. So Vijayalakshmi, see on the today's topic, ideally original. Say we have 1,344 viewers as we speak. So just wanted to hear your perspective on economy. So, are any particular assurances given by Congress or in a larger India Alliance perspective on the economy aspect in the Nyaya Patra? Do you think anything interesting you want to talk about? Oh, sorry, we lost Vijay Lakshmi. But I can ask with
Krishna, the
Priya.
main issue is going to be, I mean, there are several issues. One is definitely decentralization.
Okay.
Focus on small and medium scale industries, indigenous development. But the interesting part in what Rahul is trying to do is to really shift some of the income from urban to rural. See, right now, what is happening in India is income is taken away from rural and put it into urban areas because everybody wants to move to urban areas. If you take like Narega scheme, where you put some money back in rural area, rural economy will develop. So a lot of the schemes that we have outlined in the manifesto related to job creation, Mahalakshmi scheme for women and others are geared towards moving income into rural areas. That angle has not been properly articulated, perhaps. Okay. But are there questions?
Sure. No, more than questions. I want to hear everybody's perspective. There
Yeah,
are no
comments also.
particular questions. Yeah. So go ahead, Vijay Lakshmi. I want to hear your perspective and then go around the top table. So on economy, what do you think? Overall, maybe 30,000 foot level view on the assurances and other things as an alliance as well as India Congress as a Nyaya Patra what they have issued. You are on mute, Vijay Lakshmi.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, the thing is, Sean, I think every manifesto that I have read so far, including Congress, Aam Aadmi Party, and even Tejasvi's, and I think they are all so much more better than what BJP is promising. The economy is down in the doldrums. There's a wave among the people right now that they do not want to trust whatever Narendra Modi has to say. His so-called guarantees is falling flat. And this is one thing, it's like, for the first time, I think in 10 years, Narendra Modi is actually experiencing the wave against him, which is something which is good for the country more than the opposition. I think it's the people and some really some energies out there which is helping India recover from the depths that we have fallen into. So far, the figures, if we look into real figures, which is not available under Narendra Modi, I think our economy has slipped what we were 42 years back. And worse, the real details will come out only when the alliance government comes to power. And I think the Nyaya Patra should definitely appeal to the people. Unfortunately, people will believe it only when we see put it into action, and that can happen only when the India forms the government at the center, which I'm hoping they certainly will on June 4th. So looking forward to a change, a big change. The country does need a change. Nyaya Patra promises all that, much more than what people would have expected, and hopefully it gets a chance to be put to practice.
Sounds good. Thank you, Vijayalakshmi. Priyamada, what are your thoughts on the economy? So there are a bunch of assurances. I see close to 21 assurances on the economy itself, particularly on work first, and then eventually on wealth, welfare, and unemployment, many other things, taxation, tax reforms, industry. So maybe on corely on economy. Go ahead. What are your thoughts?
I believe that the most like the striking feature of Congress manifesto is about the apprenticeship program, and also the women, they're going to give them 1 lakh per year, which is a very revolutionary, like a scheme, because I mean, I have spoken to many of my back home, like many women who are from the not so privileged families, and they were not aware of this scheme. And when I told them, they were really really, like, they were surprised that something, like this stature is going, because normally these schemes are not uh, told to them, like they are not promoted. So we need to actually tell them, every house a whole needs to be told. Like my house help didn't know this, so she was very very excited, and I told her to, like, vote for our party. So I feel that that is a revolutionary scheme. Also the one where they're going to have apprenticeship for, all the all the students who are from the underprivileged communities or from the rural areas.
For
That,
all graduates and diploma holders,
yeah.
I think by
So
filling the
yeah,
30 lakh jobs, yeah.
yeah, exactly. So that will help India to have a educated and financially dependent youth, like a whole generation will be created. So I think that is a revolutionary step, and I really welcome uh, Congress's this two of these schemes, especially with
Awesome.
women and youth.
Awesome. Thank you. Kisley, you have any comments on economy?
Of course, Shan, thank you. So I have a few comments on the economy. Number one, you see, there's a lot of talk about the GDP growth. So this GDP is, I very clearly say, it's an inflation-led GDP. Okay. So what is GDP? The end, the value of the end products, right? So it has got four components. It has got consumption, public procurement, net export, and other things. So what is consumption? The consumption constitutes the highest volume of the GDP, right? Which comes from the end price of the products. So everything is so expensive today. Everything, the inflation is so high. So it is very natural that the GDP figures will also go very high. If the GDP is so good and if economy is performing so well, I would like to ask. There's a recent report which has been very recently viral now, that the household savings have been extremely low. So if the household savings are low, people are unable to consume more things. People are unable to, that their power of consumption goes down. Okay, the demand slows down. So when the demand is slowing down, you cannot expect the economy to be very high. When the demand is slowing down, there will be less production. Of course, there will be less factories, less jobs. So everything is connected, and you don't have to be an economist to understand this. If you understand a little bit about how the economy works, you will see that when there is slow demand, things will not be produced, and it is not going to work well. There would be no jobs. So how the economy is rising? Inflation is the thing. And this is why the recent the Nyaya Patra of Congress Party, the manifesto of the Congress Party, promises about putting some money into the pockets of the people so that they can consume the slow demand can grow. So as it was a long time debate, actually, I would like to point out a very important point, Shan, today through this platform, that most of our analysts, political analysts, economic analysts, they have died. They are no more. We are not seeing the kind of news that we used to see when Dr. Manmohan Singh was in power during UPA 1 and UPA 2. There were lots of political analysts, there were lots of economic analysts, and they were doing good articles, good things. Now we do not see anything. Now everything is left to us, as if we are the only people who know economy, who know politics. So you have seen Rahul Gandhi ji doing interview with the former governor of Jammu and Kashmir, or what was his name, right? No
Satyapal
media.
Malik.
Yes. No
Raghuram
media.
Rajan. Raghuram Rajan.
No, no, Satyapal Malik he met
Yeah.
Jammu
Malik.
and Kashmir.
Yeah. So yeah, and Rahul ji did interview with Raghuram Rajan ji. So no media is trying to call them on the bigger platform and give them a platform so that they can educate people. What Nehru ji used to say, that elections are the time when we have to also educate people, not only ask votes from them. Right. This has been our tradition. So where is the thing going on? And your title today says everything. Idea of democracy and economy. I was thinking a few days back that democracy democracy is a setup where creativity is at the maximum. If you have no democracy, creativity also comes down, and when creativity comes down, economy will also go down, because these are the creative people, the startups, and all these things. What happened with Startup India? When we talk about economy, we have to talk about these things also.
I'm the greatest
Yes.
testimony of the startup India. So I kind of have built the company around 2012. So I was at Prime when 2014 when these guys came and startup India. I believed that they may do something. Was a bogus, and they just gave it to fund of funds and nothing happened. Zero thing happened. Despite
Zero.
even me having traction, I couldn't access even a 1 crore of capital access from them. So
Yes.
despite me having built raised 1 crore from Tamil Nadu government, closing the loan, building a product, selling it to people, I am the greatest testimony of what is Startup India's big bogus. Yeah, go ahead.
Startup India was just to give some funds to Geo. If you remember correctly, Geo was, Geo had started at that time, and was just to support Geo economically so that it can go up. And Modi ji doesn't care about small and medium enterprises. What is happening in India, everybody knows. So the economy collapsed. So this is the thing. What I'm saying,
Thank
that
you.
monopoly. So if
Sure.
there is a monopoly of 2-3 big companies, small companies will not flourish. And if small companies are not flourishing, you are killing the future of youth. You are killing the creativity in the country. You are killing the economy. You are killing the prospects of jobs, and you are killing everything. So
Yeah.
democracy is a big thing, and it has got so much of potential.
Thank you.
Economy is going to collapse if there is no democracy, for sure. So this is my point on economy.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah,
I
thank you.
think it was a great discussion today. Thanks a lot, Gisley. So, Alok Thakkar, you joined late. Do you have any points to add? Or do you want to kind of ask anything to Sam, or share anything on the economy by any chance?
No, no, I'm just listening here. Thanks,
Okay, thank
Sean.
you. Thank you. Cool. So I think without much ado, it's 8 a.m. already. So here, so we have had a good discussion. I think today it's about coming back to the farm. So it's about a lot of Sam stuff today, but still, I think it is very good. I think we are talking about democracy. We are talking about freedom of speech. I think if Sam himself is not able to express himself, and we are suffocating him, I think that then there is no purpose in talking at all. Okay, so we should continue talk. I think I second whatever Priyambada said. So it's like Sam should continue to do this and lead this. In fact, so whatever way we were doing, so in fact, not should take a back seat. So let's see, because this is your show. Maybe kind of maybe because of Sam, I associate with the Indian Overseas Congress. So I kind of I'm not even directly associated with the Indian National Congress for that matter. So I'm keen to help Sam and continue to direct this show, and want to continue to have more discussions. Looking forward for more topics in the next week. Sam, any closing comments, Sam? Thank you.
Shan, there is one question from Twitter. Should I take
Okay,
call?
go ahead. Yeah,
Yeah.
please go ahead.
Yeah, you can unmute and ask your question, please.
Thanks, Priyamada. Hi, Sam.
Hi,
I hope you're good.
I am alive.
Okay. Okay. So I'm like sorry about like the resignation thing.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
And I hope that you still continue the show because exchange
Yes.
of ideas can happen regardless of the official position. So yeah.
I think the message of the day is we should continue this. Message of the day is everybody wants to keep this alive.
There's the comment from Mediga Murthy to say this
Yes.
great independent India, which was created by everyone, belongs to only a few, unfair and unjust. In this development, the last person also should get his share. That is the real democracy. In this way, the abolition of privy purse, nationalization of banks, and land reforms could happen. Now the country is headed in the wrong way. Crony capitalists and crony corporates are only enjoying the fruits of these benefits. Sorry, Sam sir, your expressions are being misled by some forces. I see another comment.
Thank you, Mr. Murthy. Thank you very much.
Javed Iqbal Khan is saying, no need to resign from IOC. You have done great work for Congress Party. I have learned every day from you, sir. Best regards to you.
Thanks, Javed.
Thanks a lot, team. Looking forward to meet you guys with another topic next
We
week.
will do it
Thanks.
next week.
Bye. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks,
Thank you,
Shan.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Sam.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.